Alright, so I'm sure the people that are viewing this video have already heard about getting high off of robitussin or DXM. And I feel like everyone knows that you can get high off that shit. It's no secret. But there's also another medicine, and another OTC medicine that can get you high. But it's not like robitussin. It goes by the brand name of Dramamine, or diphenhydronate is the ingredient, or Gravol, or fucking wherever you live it has a different name. The United States is Dramamine, Canada is Gravol, it's any other name in any other state, country, continent. But it's used to treat motion sickness, but at high enough dosages, from 400 milligrams to 1200 milligrams, it becomes recreational. But most of the time, the users experience horrible side effects, and contradictions that, all in all, make the experience terrible. And I'm not arguing that one bit. I have done lower dosages before. I did 300 milligrams and then 500 milligrams, and both times I felt so sick after the high was over. Other than that, the high was alright. It's almost as if gravity didn't exist and everything was suspended, such low gravity, and my brain was inactive. It put me in a stupor, and my short-term memory the entire next day was shot. I'd be holding up a conversation with somebody, and then I forget what I'd say a sentence, for example. They'd say a sentence back to me, and then I'd forget what I just told them. And then if I start thinking about the first sentence that was said, I'd forget about the second sentence. I mean, it does kind of put you in a very, very induced delirium. But I just took 1,000 milligrams, double the dosage I took last time. I weigh about 130, 5 foot something, 5'10". We'll see how this goes. Shit. Not sure what time it is, but I'll get back to you guys in a half hour. Well, it was 8:30 when I took the pills, and I'm gonna be super high. It's hard to explain. Like, I was seeing steam, like smoke, coming out of my laptop, and I saw fucking bugs crawling on it. Like, oh, no, I got this. Well, as you probably should be able to tell, it's the next day. I didn't want to pick up the camera last night when I was tripping. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you're that desperate to get high, do something else. Something that's not that horrible. For real. I'm not even playing. If you really want to get high, sniff paint remover, a huff dust cleaner, or just buy some weed. Don't fuck with Dramamine. It wasn't fun. I took 500 for my second time and 300 for my first time, and I took 1,000 last night. And the first two times I didn't see very many hallucinations. I just thought everything was foggy, and I felt really fucked up and good body high. It was alright, but 1,000 milligrams does nothing more. It just makes everything so much scarier. It does not produce a head euphoria. My head felt fine. Well, my head did not feel fine, but I had no euphoria. I think the only positive effects were the distortion of gravity, because that was fun. I mean, I'd be sitting down doing whatever, playing Xbox, stand up, I'd be like, whoa. I felt like the earth got taken out from under me. But the negatives heavily outweighed the positives. First off, I'm gonna start by explaining the hallucination part. Yes, it is true. You do hallucinate. You hallucinate so much. At least I did. I've done acid and it was fun as shit. I liked it because of the hallucinations. But Dramamine hallucinations are not the same thing. I felt like acid hallucinations, they're all fun and fucking trippy as shit, colorful. Honestly, I felt like I was in a nightmare. I thought I was living out some of these worst dreams I've ever had. For instance, I was on the Xbox, and I looked at the Xbox, and I saw, like, fucking gas rising off of it. And like, when there's a gas leak, all the air gets all fumey. So I went to check it out, and I fucking put my hand on it, and then the gas disappeared. Took my hand off it, gas went back. And then I started looking at it for a while. I was looking at the gas, and I'm like, that's cool as shit. And then fucking, I saw spiders. They weren't. It was like the body of a beetle with the really long legs of a day-long leg spider. Fucking 30 of them skitter across the Xbox. Fucking so much. I saw those fuckers everywhere I went, man. I went up to my bed. I'm fucking just chilling with my cat, and all of a sudden, fucking giant-ass one. A giant-ass one of those spider beetle things crawls all over him, and then turns into a moth and flies away. And fucking, I don't know. And that was about 3 or 4 hours after I took it. So there was a lot of hallucination after an hour and a half. Other than that, before the 2-hour mark in the hallucination points, I just was very, very high. My body was fucking weightless. But that didn't last for long. I also heard a bunch of really scary, I had a lot of scary auditory hallucinations. It's hard to explain. It's like you're in a nightmare. I heard, when I was walking upstairs, about 3 hours after I took it, I was walking upstairs to my room, about to just chill, and then I hear my dad call my voice. He was like, he called my name, and then it was followed by a bunch of gibberish. A bunch of mixed up words that I couldn't decipher. And the entire night I kept hearing the scariest shit. I just kept seeing the scariest hallucinations ever. Not only that, but the next day, I can't read worth of shit. If I try to read whatever this book is, no way in hell. You see how it looks all distorted kinda from the camera? I don't know. That's how I would see it right now, and how I would see it last night. It's roughly 13 hours after the trip, or after I first took it, and I feel so bad. My stomach. Ugh. Another thing, which would have been pretty fucking, this whole thing is creepy. It's just a creepy ass drug. It's not fun. Sometimes drugs are also fun for people that aren't high, because they watch other people get high, and that's funny as shit, because they're stupid or whatever. But if someone were to sober sit me, it'd be a task. I'd have to pay them. They wouldn't like it, because I was so delirious. I was fucking, like, I mean, before last night, I was reading up on Dramamine before I took it, just so I know what's gonna happen to me. And I saw so much shit about people saying that, like, they talked with people that weren't there, having conversations with people that weren't really there. And I thought, how the fuck would you do that? You gotta be stupid as balls to be able to just look at the wall and talk to it. But yeah, I was chilling on my couch about 2 hours after I took it. Just playing Xbox, and all of a sudden, I see my friend in my peripheral vision. Like, we just chilled, I think, that day, or the day before. And I see him sitting on the chair next to me, in my peripheral vision, like, see him right here, out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, what's up, dude? And he's like, not much, man, how you going? I'm like, I'm doing pretty good, dude. Playing Xbox. How about you? And then I look over, he's not there. I just talked to myself. And about 4 hours after the trip, I would be watching, let's say, King of the Hill. I was watching. Oh man, I was up all night. Ah, fuck, I thought I went to bed at like 1. But no way, I forgot. I was up in my room all night. God damn it. No wonder I'm so fucking tired, dog. Well, King of the Hill was on. And they would say something, and I'd have like a question about it. Like, it's so hard to think of something as an example because I don't remember how I could have been so delirious to think so. Let's say that one character in the show